This was originally going to be a simple request, but the more I typed, the more I began thinking about. It was originally going to be a simple request, but basically, I found out I was going to be typing you guys an essay, and so I thought, what better way to do this than to just send you a video instead? I was staring at the front page when I noticed something. I wasn't looking for videos. I was looking for live streams. Now, in past times, when you checked categories, you would see whether someone was broadcasting. And then, as I tried to search in the bar, it also occurred to me, I'd like to ask if there's a way for live streams to have their own category and search filter. That is, on the front page and on the sidebar, I want to ask if live streams could have its own category. I don't mean a separate category with everything else. I mean at the very top. It would be under home and following and premium. What I mean is it would be grouped with playlists. Or, you know what? That's just one iteration of the idea I have. Maybe when you select live streams, it would group everything by categories, just like you see in the sidebar here. But what about any iterations outside of this? And that's where my next idea comes in. What if, when you check through each category, the first 1 to 3 you see would be live streams? But then, what if you don't want that clutter? And so comes my third idea. When people live stream, one of the tags needs to be labeled as live stream. It would take up one of the spaces of the 5 tags you were allowed to tag a video with. So then when I go to search, the first tag that shows up under everything I find would be live stream. Right there, right in front of me. Maybe there could be some way for people to choose whether they want to see it or not. That would be their choice. So, if that's the request, then how could this possibly turn into an essay? Well, with all good things, there are bad actors out there. What I don't want happening with this is what I'm seeing on Twitch and YouTube. On Twitch's end, there are predators out there. There is a section called Just Chatting. People of a clearly less than mature age would live stream there all day. And so in came the predators. But these people would have next to no viewers. And so Twitch's response to this was to remove the low to high filter for that category in particular. Much worse, there was a gambling problem on the site. Twitch's solution? Disallow gambling altogether. A third-party solution? Make a website that enabled this again. On YouTube's end, basically the predators again. And the music thing. So, while this is a request, I wouldn't entirely be surprised if the feature was taken away, whether to stop bad actors, or to mitigate some other issues you might run into. And much worse, I'm not all sure it would work out anyway, unless there was a large enough user base for it. And then there are moderation features, and then there's how much library currency they'd have to use, and then for that problem, you'd basically have Reddit or Stack Exchange /Overflow again, where people would use those points to game the system by pushing themselves to the top with all the currency they have. As you might have guessed by now, there are a ton of problems this presents. So while this is a feature request, I am not at all above you guys taking your sweet time trying to work out the kinks first. I'm not all above you guys taking your time to, well, it could go right or wrong with this, and then maybe posting it out in phases. Take all the time you need with this. Please, don't rush this idea I have. Take all the time you need considering it. All I want is for it to be there in an eventuality. That's all I'm asking.